Nicola Sturgeon would struggle in being able to push an independent Scotland to rejoin the European Union due to strong protests from a prominent EU member state, an expert has claimed. The Bruges Group's Dr. Niall McRae argued it would be very difficult for Nicola Sturgeon to succeed in getting an independent Scotland to rejoin the EU. During an interview with Express, the think tank chief argued Spain would be a loud voice in opposing an independent Scotland from rejoining the bloc, if they broke ties with the Union. Dr. McRae said, the obvious EU member state that would oppose an independent Scotland rejoining the bloc is Spain. Spain has made it very clear that they do not want the EU to be used to the benefit of secessionist movements. That is an entirely understandable position that they are taking. Dr. McRae also highlighted some key trends he has seen among member states in the European Union recently. He said, I think what we are seeing, generally in Europe, is a rebirth of national identity. These countries see that the EU is detracting from that sense of nationhood. Anything that suggests countries can be encouraged to break up and become part of this pan-European superstate rather than be part of their historical place in Spain, Great Britain or wherever, I think there is going to be a lot of pushing back against any secessionist movement, or suddenly be able to arrive in the EU as an independent country. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has repeatedly said he would not grant Scotland a referendum on independence and insisted they would not have one as long as he is in power. Despite the comments from the Prime Minister, the most recent polls in Scotland have suggested the Scottish people may be in favour of leaving the Union. During the interview, Dr. McRae also pointed out one of the main issues with the SNP's drive to become an independent state. He said Ms. Sturgeon needed to clarify what currency the country would use, if it gained independence, and what would happen at the border between England and Scotland, for her bid to be taken seriously. He closed with a message to the SNP leader and said, the reality is Scotland is leaving the EU whether Nicola Sturgeon likes it or not. Scots will start to realise the benefits of Brexit.